Alright, YouTube, what's good, bruh? So, for today, we're gonna be reacting to this video right here. In all honesty, I'm just being 100% real. I just want to know if us Filipinos are connected to my people from Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we Filipinos part of this? You know what I'm saying? But the biggest question is, though, can Filipinos say the N-word, man? Like, that's the only question that I really wanna find out, like find the answer to. But I guess at the end of the video we're gonna find out. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this video.
In the previous video, I briefly mentioned the Negrito peoples in relationship to a perceived affiliation between the sculptural portrayal of the Buddha's hair. In learning more about African history, I would often hear people in the diaspora speak about the possible connection between the Negrito peoples and Africans.
Alright, bro, before we move on, I just want to say, before I also say this statement, I mean no harm in any way. I am not mocking anyone. I'm not making fun of them. I'm just stating some facts. Alright? So, I have some friends, relatives, and like people I know. You know, their appearance, they just look like people straight out of Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, some Filipinos look like they came straight out of Africa, bruh. Like, their skin color is, you know, dark. I'm not saying that in any negative way, bruh. Their skin color is dark. You know, their hair is curly. Their facial appearance, all that shit, bruh. Like, I know some tribesmen, like, from like, some of the cities here and provinces here in the Philippines. Like, some of the tribes people, they just look like, you know, people straight out of Africa. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my notepad right here. I'm gonna go ahead and write down the things or the statements or facts, information that I now know. All right, and we're gonna use this information later on in the video to answer our question: can Filipinos say the N-word? So we're just gonna write up: can Filipinos say the N-word? All right. Fact number 1: appearance. Some Filipinos look like they are from Africa. Alright. Hopefully this list continues to, you know, go down. You know
Some people in the African diaspora highlighted the fact that Negrito populations and Africans look similar.
See, I just told you. What did I just tell you, bruh? What did I just tell you? Right?
So today, I wanted to speak about what some scholars have to say about the topic.
Me personally, I think I'm already a scholar, bro. Just by identifying these issues, these facts, these informations, I think I can consider myself a scholar.
May give us a fuller perspective.
But anyways, we'll go ahead and listen to the professionals. Professionals, bro. Hey. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Hey. I mean, like, personally, I think that this hey. Oh. Hey. Yeah. I think those are like some African chants that. So not just African, but I think, like, you know, them I don't want to say the word, so we're just gonna say the negs. You know what I'm saying? Them African and them negs people. You know, I think they be using them chants to like go on, like, before they kill an elephant or a lion. They be like in the fire, like in front of the fire. They be like, eh, oh, oh, you know, something like that, bro. But like, anyways, we'll go ahead and move on. Yo. Oh. Oh.
By supporting this channel on Patreon, you're helping in the creation of these videos.
Anyways, you know, I need a Patreon too, bro, but like, just liking this video and subscribing will help me a lot. So, you know, make sure you guys do that. Show me a lot of support. I don't need no money yet, bro, but like, you know, just showing your support by liking, subbing,
contributing to this content.
Thank you.
On Patreon, you can find more in-depth courses on African history.
Thank you.
Also, your support helps this channel grow, improving production quality and future animated projects. And with a word from my sponsors, there's a new social media platform dedicated to educating and uplifting our people. No longer do we have to be censored for speaking our truth. OBT Social is Black owned and operated, and a place where you can post your businesses and even monetize your content. You can visit the website at obtsocial.com. Links to everything in the description box below. This topic is extraordinarily complex. The question concerning the Africanness of all classified Negrito peoples is not a new one. Academically speaking, it's been discussed and analyzed with very inconclusive results, and you will hear this fact echoed throughout the video. I'm guessing for many, that may be the end of the discussion for you. but if you stick around, you may find some value. The purpose of this video is not to impose a particular belief, but to leave you with more information so that you will be better informed in adopting the position you would like to entertain.
Alright.
To begin, the title of Negrito is a little problematic for various reasons.
That's true, bro. Like, I'm afraid to say that word, bro. I might be canceled or some shit like that, bro. But I don't know.
But for lack of a better term and for simplicity, we'll be using it. Now, on the surface level, it's easy to say.
Yeah, that's why I just called them negs, bro. Like, people don't know what I'm talking about. But at least right now you're watching the video, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about them. You know, I'm talking about them people. When I say negs, I'm talking about them people.
Say that the Negrito peoples are African. The expression itself truly exists for a reason. The Negrito peoples, objectively speaking, certainly resemble people who we would identify as having African ancestry. Ironically, it gets a little complicated because most scholars agree that all humans originated in Africa. But when determining the Africanness of an individual or population, it becomes a matter of which individual.
Wait, bro. So, like, I'm just learning about this now. Like, most of the people originated from Africa. So, why is some people's skin color white? You know what I'm saying? But, like, why are some people like this? You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I'm not doing any type of racial stuff, bro. I'm just saying, like, why are people like this, bro? Like, I didn't see no African people with this, bro. But I don't know, we might be coming up from a different breed of people, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
individual or group has more direct or recent African ancestry compared to others. This, I believe, is the best way to delineate our Inquisition. The title of Negrito refers to multiple groups of people, largely in the Southeast Asia region, including the Andaman Islands. They are mostly characterized as being shorter.
Jaheman, like Jaheman, like, come on, bro. Like, that's people straight out of Africa, bro. Like, come on now, bro.
More populous groups containing darker skin and possessing curly to kinky hair types.
See, I just told you, bro. Like, I just told you. Let me show them. Yo, these are the facts, bro. These are the facts.
One of the more distinguishing physical characteristics between African people and other groups in general is skin and hair.
Like, that's somebody I know, bro. Like, that might be some Filipino that might be some Filipino woman I know. Like, I'm not saying that she is someone I know, but, like, I might have already come across her in the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? So,
thus, the Negrito peoples from the onset have been characterized as being related to Africans in one way or another. This, of course, in relation to recent or direct ancestry, as mentioned before.
This is crazy, though. Like, I just want to know, like from the people in those, like, Southeast Asia countries, like, how do they, like, react whenever they see, like them negs, you know what I'm saying? What happens if they, like, you know, they're just walking through the mall and they suddenly see a neg, you know what I'm saying? Like, are they like, damn, is that someone from Africa? You know, they never really realize or, like, think that, damn, this guy's from the Philippines, you know, this guy's a pure Filipino, you know what I'm saying? Like, they never really assume that the neg is from the Philippines. They usually think that they're from the US, from Africa, so from other countries. But anyways, we'll go ahead and watch this video, bro.
Negrito people have been associated mostly with being hunter-gatherers and
even
foraging.
In India too?
Negrito peoples, despite where they reside in Asia, have been racially typecasted, if you will, and have been assumed as other. But in truth, they tend to be closely related.
I'm sorry for pausing the video like every other, like, 2 minutes, but, like, come on, bro. Like, those are people from Africa, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, you can't even imagine, bro. Like, the amount of people that I know that look like this guy right here, bro, is crazy, bro. So, like, I don't know if we're all just, like, from the same person,
related to the populations in which they live. And that's the paradox of the Negrito conversation. The so-called Negrito peoples have interacted with other non-Negrito types.
I'm just gonna be biased because that's from the Philippines. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't tell me that's not a person from Africa, bro. Like, you can't tell me that he did not, or like he or she did not come from the plains of Africa. You cannot tell me that their ancestors were not fighting them lions, them elephants, them woolly mammoths, all of them stuff, bro. Like, come on, bro. I'm pretty sure his granddad got eaten by a hyena or something, bro. Like
Types
simple,
for
bro.
centuries,
Anyways, we'll
whether it be through trade or outright integration. So where did the differentiation begin between the so-called Negrito populations and the other local South Asian peoples? The term Negrito or Negrillo were first applied by Spanish.
The term negs were first. Alright, I'm gonna just pause this. Were first applied by the who came to the Philippines to apparently smaller statured and darker people on those islands in the 17th century. These terms were copied and used by other European travelers and colonial officers in Southeast Asia to label various people considered to be smaller and darker compared to other people thought to be more widespread on the islands of Southeast Asia as the Malays. Okay, so what I'm understanding based off this text, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're basically Africans, but we're just nerfed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Africa, but I got a small. Nah, I'm playing, but I'm from Africa, but I'm just typically smaller, and that's pretty much it, bro. I'm just like a smaller version of an African person, bro.
Came to the Philippines to apparently smaller statured and darker peoples on those islands in the 17th century. These terms were copied and used by other European travelers and colonial officers in Southeast Asia to label various people considered to be smaller and darker compared to other people thought to be more widespread on the islands of Southeast Asia, such as the Malays.
I don't know, I think I might completely misunderstood the text, but
anyways,
we'll go ahead and continue watching.
This classification, codified by Europeans, later evolved into the Negrito hypothesis. The Negrito hypothesis posits that various indigenous groups throughout island and mainland Southeast Asia have a shared phenotype due to common descent from a putative ancestral population representing a pre-agricultural substrate of humanity in the region. This has been examined and tested many times in the past with no clear resolution.
Aight, bruh, so like common descent from a putative ancestral population. Like, how do them negs even get to Philippines, bro? Like, in the first place, like, damn. Like, how did them negs went from like Africa to like Malaysia, bro? I'm pretty sure they didn't have no airplanes or like boats back then. So like, you know, I don't know, like something may be up, bro. But anyways.
The idea of shared phenotypical affinity of all the so-called Negrito peoples led to the idea of shared origin. But this origin was nearly impossible to identify or conclude given the evidence, because we have yet to find the conclusive evidence for common descent amongst all Negrito populations. The academic enthusiasm has waned and slightly changed course. The truth is, Negrito populations vary somewhat in phenotype, and this variation has made it difficult for scholars to comfortably identify a common origin. It's important to note, however, that this difficulty in finding a common origin does not indicate its non-existence.
The picture's black and
It
white,
simply means that there's nothing conclusive.
The person there
as a minor example, in his analysis of craniometric affinities,
I bet she's black as hell, bro.
One scholar demonstrated Andamanese and Semang people to be more similar to each other and to sub-Saharan Africans, whereas Philippine Negritos are dissimilar to both. So this
are we another version of like African people?
This is just a small piece of the complexity in determining an answer to the question. But in fairness, some individuals may actually be satisfied with just one or two groups being in part related to Africans and find no dissonance with it. Moreover, another study attests to the possibility of recent admixture in Negrito populations, which further complicates the matter. In other words, one can reasonably support either position of African parentage for all Negrito populations, or adopt another viable alternative. I think one scholar puts it best. The visually seductive features of phenotype can equally be attributed to convergent evolution, but this alternative explanation must also remain a hypothesis until sufficient evidence is accumulated to explain the similarities and variation in phenotype.
Alright, so based on what I understood from this text, right, I'm sorry if I'm like sounding like a student from straight out of Zoom, but like I just want to like answer or like share my thoughts with you guys. But like I'm guessing that like there's different types of variations of Negs? Ah, no, bruh. Well, all I know is just like I'm like one step closer to being allowed to say the N-word, bruh. Like, come on now, bruh. Like, look at
The
them.
idea of a Negrito category is challenged by some scholars altogether. It originally existed in the framework of racial typecasting without much initial investigation. In short, Negritos were
Damn, bruh.
called this because
If that is someone from the Philippines, I'm just like, I'm done, bruh. I'm saying the N-word, bro. I'm shouting that shit, bruh. I'm saying that shit. When I go out of the street, I'ma be saying, what's up, my... You know what I'm saying? But, like, I'm not gonna do that yet, because I don't got the information that I have, bruh.
they resembled Africans to European colonists. This does not make their observation right or wrong, but we can't rely on these old precepts. We must go beyond and discover for ourselves. With our modern lens, hopefully we can be more informed about what position we decide to take concerning the origins of the so-called Negrito people development. Consider supporting the home team.
Yeah, I think that's the end of the video, alright? So, I don't know, bruh. In all honesty, bro, like, I did not get anything from this video, bruh. I just know that there's, like, people out there that look like us, bruh. Like, there's people that there's, like, you know, from the tribes of the Philippines, we got the Aita. Hold on, let me show you what that tribe looks. Aita people, you know what I'm saying? Like, images. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't tell me that isn't descendants of Africa, bruh. Like, come on, see? They even got the headwear, bro. They even got the new era caps back then, bro. He be dripped out and shit, bro. Like, damn, I bet he's the alpha male of that tribe. But look at them, bro. They even be like, that's Aida people, bro. That ain't no African person, bro. That's those are the negs. You know what I'm saying? Those are the negs. Like, this guy isn't probably even Aida, bro. She's probably just a regular ass Filipino. But like, anyways, in comparison, bro, like, Filipino people, like, look, like, you can't tell me she looks like SZA, bruh. You can't tell me that isn't SZA. That's SZA of the Philippines, man. Look, you know, I'm just saying 100%. Alright, before we end this video, bruh, I just want to say, like, I'm not 100% sure if I can say the N-word yet, but we're gonna go ahead and continue finding out. We're gonna go ahead and dig deeper, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's it for today. You know, if Filipinos can say the N-word, you know, I think I'm gonna just leave it to the comment section as well. You know, if you're black, if you're from Africa, whatever, if you're allowed to say the N-word, then go ahead and comment the video. Can Filipinos say the N-word? Yes or no, bruh? Am I allowed to say it? Is my dad allowed to say it? Is my mother allowed to say it? You know, you guys be the judge this time. I'm gonna leave it to the comment section. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and post more videos soon, so stay tuned. You know, make sure you guys like and subscribe. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one, bruh.